Hey guys, what is up? Today we are comparing these two paintbrushes. One is $16 and one is $5. So, which one will be better? Alright guys, so we've got the Purdy clearcut, which is tried and true. This is the paintbrush that I use most of the time, and this is nylon and polyester. This is designed for all paints. Like I said, 2.5 inches, and it's the angled one, not the flat one. So this is for cutting in, stuff like that. And here we have the Avanti best quality. The reason I picked this up is because it looked similar to the clearcut. What I mean is the little fibers are similar, so I was like, I wonder if it's any good. And then the price was really cheap, so that's why I said let's try it out and see. Alright, again, this is 2.5 inches as well. They both have wood handles. This one's a little bit thicker than the Purdy angle, so the Purdy angle is a little bit thinner. Filaments or the hairs seem like a little bit straighter and flatter on the Purdy than they do on the Avanti brush. Alright, they both got the metal on the wood and the name on the front, so they weigh about the same. If we put them on top of each other, they are the same size. This Avanti one is made in China. The Purdy one, of course, these are handcrafted here in Portland. Why I like using Purdy, made in the USA, high quality, handcrafted. As you see, they are checked in person, handcrafted by Thim Brushmaker 067, so shout out. And these are made in China, so that's the difference in manufacturing. We're gonna do a couple tests here with JJ. We are going to do a coverage test, and then we are going to do a line test to see how straight the lines are. Price difference, I got the Purdy brush here and I paid $16.31. Alright, and the Avanti I got at Harbor Freight and I paid $5.41 for that one. I'm not gonna sit here and say that Harbor Freight everything is horrible, because it's not. There's certain things that you can get that are okay, there's certain things that are good. And like I said, I was walking through the aisle, I saw this and knew that it was the comparison to the clearcut, so I grabbed it. I'm gonna try it. We'll see. Maybe we'll find a $5 alternative. We're gonna do the Purdy on this side and the Avanti on this side. We're just gonna do coverage, couple strokes, see how well it covers. Alright, this is the Avanti. So it covers pretty well. Alright guys, so there you have it. We're going to let it dry to see how smooth it dries and how these lines. But the coverage on the Avanti was actually pretty good. I felt like it flowed really well. The Purdy did too. It just maybe held a little bit more. This one felt like it held a little bit more paint. Some of the lines are a little bit thicker on this one. So we'll let it dry. We'll come back and look at the texture and the lines. And let's go ahead and jump into another test. We're going to draw some lines on this wood right here and see how well we can do straight cut in lines. So we've got our two lines here. We'll do Avanti on this side and Purdy on this side. Alright. Take the Avanti. Nice. Very nice. Flows well. Purdy. There. So they can both make great lines, as you see. Again, I felt like the Avanti holds a little bit more paint. It felt a little bit heavier. Maybe it's because of the wood as well, the handle. But it does feel like it holds a little bit more paint. And then also, it felt like it came off of the brush a little bit slower. The Purdy one, it feels like it drips down a little bit faster. And it's probably made to do that. I'm just telling you what I felt while I was painting. And again, they're both holding up great against the Purdy clear cut. You can make great straight lines with it by hand. And here I've got some raw cedar. So this side is smooth and sanded. This side is raw. So sometimes this will soak up a lot more paint. So we're going to try the same thing. So we'll have the Purdy on this side, the Avanti on this side. Excuse me, Avanti on this side, Purdy on this side. Good coverage on both. Alright guys, and the last little test we're going to do is the textured wall. We're going to paint both of these squares. We got Avanti on this side, Purdy on this side over here, and we're going to see how many strokes it takes to cover the textured wall completely. So, Avanti's first up. Alright, so I counted 46. I'll check the video. Alright guys, so I counted 45. Again, I'll go back and check it, but I mean, they're pretty dead even, guys. So you've seen the test. We did 4 different things. We did the coverage test on that primed board. We did the line test on this plywood over here, the coverage on the raw cedar siding. All right, and then we did the textured test over here on the knockdown wall. We got a little 2-bedroom here, and we're gonna cut it all in using that brush. Based off of that, guys, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that this Avanti brush is a horrible brush, because it's not. It's actually pretty good. And then of course the Purdy is an awesome brush. It's always done great for me. I've used it for all types of paints, and like I said, this is a go-to 2.5 inch angled clear cut. This is a go-to. This is what I use a lot of the time. That being said, they're pretty close in as far as specs, weight, look, feel. They're pretty very similar. This is a really good imitation, if I may say that. As far as performance on these little tests, they are pretty dead on even as well. The only advantage that the Purdy has for me is that I've used them before for a long time, and I know how well that they stand up to washing and using every single day. These are tried and tested, and you know what you're getting, and you're not going to have issues. I know I've had other brushes where I've had the bristles start falling out. Not the Avanti, like I said, this is the first time I try it, but I've had other brushes where the bristles start to come out. Some of them where even the whole thing will pop off after, you know, a month or so. So like I said, the Purdy again is always tried and trusted for me. And then the second advantage to me, it is American made, so it's made here in the US. It's a US based company, so I have to support. This is my choice, and it'll continue to be my choice. But this is a good brush. It's not horrible. It looks good, it feels good. Like I said, I'm gonna support a US made brand over a foreign brand all the time, even if it costs a little bit more, because I am getting something that is tried, trusted, and I've used it for years. I will keep using this brush. I'll update you guys, see how it holds up. So this will have to be a maybe in 6 months follow up with this. I'm gonna write on this brush so you guys can see that it'll be the same brush. All right, so this is the Avanti brush. I'm gonna keep using it. I'm going to date it in multiple places. What's today? The 4th, so 8/4. Alright guys, so there, I marked it multiple places inside the little thing in here. So we'll try to keep it clean, come back in a few months, and I'll tell you how I feel as far as the longevity of it, how long it can hold up. So again, like I said, for $5, this is not a bad brush at all. Makes straight lines, it holds paint well, it doesn't drip. It looks like it's made well. It looks really similar to the Purdy, but like I said, it is made in China, so we'll have to test the durability of it. That's the thing that I'm worried about, and I know this one will last me for a while before I have to get a new brush. And usually I have to get a new brush because I don't take care of the brush and it dries out or something happens to it, not because it falls apart. So that being said, guys, Purdy, pick up a Purdy if you're looking for a great brush that you know is going to last. It's going to do a great job. Purdy. If you're on a budget and you still need a good brush but you don't want to spend $16, pick up an Avanti from Harbor Freight. Now I can't guarantee, I can't even tell you how long it's going to last because I haven't tried it, but it'll do a good job. It'll get your job done, and for a third of the price, I think if you're on a budget and you need something around this price range, this is a great option. So Avanti, if you're on a budget, it's a good backup choice. I'm going to keep this. Like I said, I'm going to use it on a couple more jobs, and I'll tell you guys in a few months how it's holding up. And of course, my new Purdy, keeping it as well. So thank you guys for checking out the channel. If you like the video, guys, hit that subscribe down below. It's hot out here. You guys like my shirt? My new Brian Bill shirt.
It's beautiful.
If you like the channel, guys, hit that subscribe, that like down below, leave a comment. It just helps with the algorithm, tells YouTube that people are responding to the content and what type of people, and it shares it to other people. So I really appreciate you guys hitting that subscribe. We're already close to 3,000 subscribers. That just blows my mind. I never imagined that 3,000 people would actually want to sit and watch my little phone videos that I started making a few years ago. But I really appreciate you guys, and thank you guys for taking the time to watch, and we'll see you guys next time.